You're good.
Hi, I'm Mike. I'm the senior tech here at ABI. Today we're going to be talking about how to install the hitch and to uncrate your ABI 50 or 25 spreader. Now, when you first get it, it'll all be crated in. It'll have a bottom crate and sides that come up with the top. So what you want to first do, you want to remove your outer top rail and all of your side pieces, and then you can either do this while it is on the bottom part of the crate, then you can hook it to your tow vehicle to pull it off so you're not manually struggling, or if you have a couple big guys there that can manually pull it off the cart, you can do that also. But you want to make sure that both of these handles, if you notice there's little notches on each side, make sure both handles are clicked in the notches themselves so that these handles are locked in place so they can't move down against the front panel.
Cool.
All right, if you notice, the first thing we did, if you're doing it on the ground, we want to make sure first we chock the tires so that the unit cannot roll forward, and then raise it up and put it on jack stands to keep it secure and safe for you to go to your next step. Okay, now all you're going to need, once we're going to remove this, but after we remove this, all the tools you're going to need: a 9/16 ratchet with a short extension on it, a 9/16 wrench, and a knife to help remove the plastic and the quick ties that tie the hitch in. So what we're going to do, we're going to reach down here with our knife, cut away the little ties. We need to do this on both sides. Okay, next step, after we've cut our ties, we're going to reach down. It's easier to reach and grab the jack, remove the hitch. It is fairly heavy, so it might take two people to make it easier and safer. After you've got it removed, you're going to want to take your knife and cut away all the plastic wrap. Careful not to cut into your paint. You'll notice your hitch pin is located here. Your notch plates are bolted on here. And your bolts to bolt it to the frame are also inside all the wrapping. Okay, now that we've cut loose all of our wrapping and moved it out of the way, you'll notice that you have two notch plates. And one will have 5 notches on it, another will have 2 notches on it. And you'll notice that also, when you removed it, the one, if you're looking at it from the front, the one on the left side had the 5 notches. So this will go, when looking at it from the front, this will go on your left side, the 5 notches. And you'll notice there is one larger notch on the 5 notch plate. That larger notch will go to the top. And on the 2 notch, the upward notch will line up with this one. So will the upward notch on this one. They'll line up exact. All right, next, we're going to install our notch plates. Now you'll notice that your notch plate, you'll have to release this out of the way, but make sure your notch plate goes between the angle iron and the arm itself. If you put it on the outside, you don't have as much of it to grab to lock into place. So you'll have to put it in here. And you'll, again, the larger of the 2 grooves, the deeper one goes up to the top. So once you get it aligned, you'll get it lined up, and then you'll run your bolts in on the top and the bottom. Put on your lock washer and your nut, and then just simply tighten them down. Before you tighten though, make sure you install the bottom and the top both before tightening. And the same way on the other plate with just the 2 notches, you'll put it on the higher notch. Let me grab that and show you. There's one notch that's up higher, one that's in the center. The higher notch will go to the top and it'll align with this notch. You'll install the bolts from the inside, making sure you put these on the inside. Because if you notice, when I have them on the inside, you can see this, the pin, the locking pin, sticks way through this groove. If you put it on the outside, you're only catching the outer like 1/4 inch, and sometimes that'll cause it to pop out of gear when you're using it. Okay, first thing you want to do before you set this in, pull and release your wheel jack. You're going to want to pick it up, let it hang down, and then you're going to want to lift it up and put it back in further than what it needs to be. And if you have your wheel jack up, it'll hit. So once you get that, then you'll pull it forward, and you'll continue to pull it forward. Oh yeah, we're right at the bolt holes, yep. Until your bolt holes underneath a line, and then you'll just install your bolt. It needs to go back in on this side just a little bit, Taylor. Back towards the back. There, oh, too much. A little more out, a little more. Okay, right there, buddy. That's not going in. All right, there we go. After we've got our bolts in, we'll put our lock washer and nut on from the back side, and you'll have 2 on this side and 2 on the opposite side to put in.